Hey everyone, and welcome to my saucy cranberry makeup look. If you want to see how I did it, keep watching. Alright, so I have rediscovered my favorite foundation, which is by Terry. I know that sounds like redundant, but the brand is called By Terry, and the foundation I use is called Sheer Expert. So that's the color. I'm actually putting this on with my fingers. I think I mentioned in another video, I actually wore this for my wedding day, mixed with the bronzing gel by Dr. Hauschka. Or I may have worn, no, it was by Terry as well, but it's $90 for her bronzing serum, and yeah, not making a habit out of buying that one. Then I'm gonna take a bit of my Laura Mercier Secret Camouflage on my ring finger. Now this is Secret Concealer. Secret Concealer, that's the one for under the eyes. And just dabbing a touch right there in the inner corner. I'm gonna leave that there for a minute while I do my Secret Camouflage with my Laura Mercier Secret Camouflage brush. We're just gonna go in and take care of the little spots that the foundation didn't cover. There's something going on down here. Jeez Louise. You know, sometimes you just can't cover it all. Get as close as you can. And then you just say screw it and leave it. Set it and forget it. Just like the infomercial. Now that my concealer underneath is kind of melted in a bit, I go in and just dab, patting and pushing that right into the skin. We're going to just set our makeup with the Laura Mercier translucent powder, using a puff and pressing and rolling that into the skin. All right, so now that we've got our flawless looking skin, we can go in with our little bit of Cranberry, Maybelline's Color Tattoo in Pomegranate Punk. Now we're just going to take a bit of this on a cream shadow brush. You can use a concealer brush. And we're going to lay down a base. Like that. Just look at that color. Not pretty. I really like these. They last a long time. They don't crease. They're just, it's just a really great product. I'm just going to start laying that down on the lid. Now this color looks great, I think, on everyone. Kind of goes a little plummy-ish. We're bringing that right into the socket line, filling that in. I'm actually going to get my Bdellium 781 brush, which is a crease color brush, and kind of buff that in. It's easier to get that gradient of color. See that? Ooh, I love it. So pretty. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna get a little pointed smudge brush. Take a bit of the Cranberry, aka pomegranate. Put that down on the lower lash line. Smudge that in. You know what's great about these cream colors too is that they're super buildable. So if you want to add more intensity, you can just go in and pat on more once it's set and layer it on. Super easy to do. I'm liking this. I'm building this up a bit on the corner. Yeah, I really like that. Let's keep doing that. And then just meeting at the edge here. Is that even? Where's my assistant? Gizmo, are my eyes even? He's snoring. Farmer's market's going on today too, so there's like children yelling outside. Huge moving truck. There's a girl moving in next door to a one-bedroom apartment, and she has a truck that they put up signs that they'd tow the car if anybody parked there. It's taking up, I don't know, at least 20 feet. It's a huge truck. It's like, how much shit can you put in to a 1-bedroom apartment? Maybe she's a hoarder. Take a clean crease color brush and just smushy wishy buff that out. Make sure it's clean. You don't want, like, you know, freaking blue on there or something, and then all of a sudden you're like, oh, I've got every color ever all over my eyeball. Keeping a clean brush that you can buff things out with is super simplifying. It really makes things much easier. All right. Then what do I want to do next? Do we want to bronze our face up? What we should do is take this stuff off our hands, because you know what's going to happen. I'm going to wipe it all over myself, wipe it all over the couch. Be the scuzz bucket that I can be. All right, so I can't show you what the product looks like because it's a mess. It'll be all over my couch, but Laura Mercier makes this loose powder called Sundust, and it's this gorgeous, like, bronzy loose powder. You see? So I'm using the Bdellium 965 brush, picking a bit of that up and just dusting it. Sun dusting it, shall we say. Put a little here. I look like a disco ball. Whatever. I just wanted a little warmth. Glowing. All right, so we just warmed up the skin a little bit with that sun dust. Then I'm going to take a bit of Cabana Boy from the Balm. I love this blush. Actually, looks quite a lot like the Pomegranate Punk. And using the Laura Mercier cheek color brush. Not too crazy with the blush today, but putting that on the cheek just to give a little color to the face. Then we're gonna go in and tight line our eyes a bit. This is the Laura Mercier Brown Copper. What a beautiful color. I just love this eye pencil. It's a gold flecked brown pencil. Super soft though, so beware. If you really want to push the brown, if you really want to push the boundaries, if you really want to push the boundaries, see, Freudian slip. Well, not really Freudian, just a slip because we are talking about brown. You can use like a red-brown lip pencil to line inside here too. It's going to be a bit more dramatic. And, you know, if you're afraid of looking kind of like a drug addict, definitely don't do that. But it can have a really cool effect. If it's got enough Auburn in it, like it's not, obviously you don't want to use like a red lip pencil, but something that's like a really brown with a touch of that warm red in it, that can be really pretty. I'm going to just edge the outside too. Teeny tiny, right into the lash line. Everyone's going to the farmer's market. I can hear everybody clickety-clacking in. I'm in here. Maybe they'll pick me up some flowers. We live like one street over from it. I should charge people to park in my driveway. All right, then what we're gonna do is curly curls. You guys are gonna freak when you see my mascara that I'm using. You know me and my mascaras. In my back to school blues, I used blue. Guess what we're doing today? Auburn. This is called So Very Berry from Great Lash by Maybelline. Yep, that's what we're gonna do. Put that on. You can use black. That's fine. I just wanted to get a little fun with it, a little funky. Plus it's like, kind of like cranberry eyelashes. And that's the whole theme. It's not black saucy, it's cranberry saucy. Black actually is super pretty with this look too, but gotta keep them guessing. Who guessing? I don't know, but them. Keep them guessing. People looking at your eyelashes, I guess. They'll be like, oh my God, you've got berry colored lashes. You're like, yeah, I'm cool. You'll be the only one at the party with very lashes. Unless there's like other super cool people there. Make sure if you're using a mascara that's not black that you really coat the lashes so you can see it. Otherwise, what's the point? And I say 2 or 3 coats of this stuff. It's the holiday season. Be dramatic. God, I love that. It's just so interesting looking. It's good to be interesting looking. Let's do a bit of eyebrow work. And by eyebrow work, I mean brushing through them. I'm just using Great Lash Clear. Do they even call this mascara? They just call it transparent mascara. Brush through. All right. And then, oh, look at me, I'm all cockamamie. For our lips, I'm using a classic from Clinique called Black Honey. I remember using this all through high school. And just go to that, swipe it on. These Almost lipsticks from Clinique are a great way to do a little bit of color without it being too over the top. They're really nice and sheer. So try them out, they have tons of colors. Gizmo, are you stretching and doing your yoga? He's so cute, he does yoga every day. He's very regimented. Oh, a little bit more. That's the thing about makeup. You can look at it and go, you know what? I think I need a little bit more. You can look at it and go, I think I need a little bit less. And change it. If you don't like something, change it. All right, so there you go. That's the Cranberry Saucy look. Make sure to tag me on Instagram or Twitter if you try this look out, and subscribe to me if you'd like to see more weekly tutorials. Thanks for watching and have a wonderful December. Bye. 'Tis the season to wear cranberry inspired makeup. Fa la 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 la.
Make me pretty, Cescadarling.